All righty, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today, guys, we got a lot to talk about as crypto mining is back to the forefront of the conversation somehow. People are complaining in Texas and Russia about crypto mining, and China might be getting back into Bitcoin and crypto. China might be getting back into Bitcoin and crypto. Do we have a massive boom coming in this crypto market? I would say so. There's some FUD, as always, that I want to talk to you guys about. There's extremely bullish events, new bullish events that we've got to discuss in this video, in the breaking crypto news that I want to share with you guys. There's a bunch of it. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back, everybody. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Waldo, Crypto Dad, you like it? My wife got me this one. Love my wife. Shout out to Mrs. Crypto Kip for getting this shirt like the legend that she is. But yes, I get to be a crypto dad. Good morning, WCBJJ77. Good morning, everybody. Let's dive in. We've got a lot to talk about. So, smash like, subscribe, and let's share some screens. Let's get the music down a little bit so we can chat. Okay, so we've got Bitcoin sitting at $63,725 today. Now, it is down. It is down a little bit. Now, it is still up 10% over the last 7 days. You know why we had the sell-off by now. Mt. Gox, Germany selling off. And now fear of a CME gap pulling us back down to 60K. But also, just like that would be a normal place for us to find support at about $60,000. So for us to pump after all those sell-offs came, from the Germany deal, from the Mt. Gox deal, for us to pump back up was beautiful. But a sell-off here after a big boom is no surprise. Now, we are still seeing the fear and greed index at 57 neutral. We were in the fear for a while. I still believe these are excellent buying opportunities, as I think that we're probably going to have our next bounce off $60,000. That's my personal prediction. I think we're going to tap $60,000 one more time before we really take a chance at those recent highs and move to new higher levels. That's my thought. Now, I've been pretty accurate lately on some of my predictions. Now, it's never financial advice, but I'll tell you this, guys. I pinned it in the comment section for you guys. If you want to try trading on your research, on your understanding of these markets, and following the news day to day, if you want to trade, you could sign up for Blowfin. Get some free money when you do sign up in the link, pinned comments here. So check it out. But here's a good example. So yesterday, I put out an XRP video about the facts of this XRP case. It got 2.5K views, which is actually a tremendous amount of views. And in this video, I discussed something very specific. One, that, XRP, why was it pumping? Because there was hype. Even apparently the CEO suggested that there was an SEC settlement on the horizon. Brad Garlinghouse. Well, of course, Brad Garlinghouse wants the price of XRP to go up. And we've seen many meetings where we thought a settlement was going to be reached. And I told you guys yesterday that there's a good chance, and we were actually looking, I believe, at probably like the daily time frame. We were saying, okay, there's a chance we could come up to this, 67-cent level. But more likely when the meeting occurs tomorrow with the SEC, a lot of love for the shirt. Everybody loves the shirt. Yes, the shirt it's a success. I love the shirt as well. Should we make some merch like this? Should I do some merch like this for the channel? I don't know. I was telling you guys, this thing could go to 67 cents, but more likely this is fake news that the SEC settlement is going to come out. That is really what the entirety of my video was yesterday. Now, let me be very clear. I am bullish on XRP. I think when this bull market occurs, really, we go to parabolic highs. And when this SEC case is settled, I think that XRP's got a good chance to hit $10, maybe even higher than that, right? I think it's got a tremendous amount of upside, but not as much as some people like to say it is. But I wanted to put out an honest video about this yesterday. So I did anyway. But in the prediction that I made yesterday, I said, okay, so I think we're either going to stall out here tomorrow, or we maybe hit this 67 cent level and then dip back down to these levels. Could we go to 73 cents? Sure, it could happen on the hype, on the excitement of a potential SEC, settlement with the Ripple team. But I said most likely I'm looking for a bounce off these 56 cent level, right at about 56 cents. And guys, exactly as I predicted, it came true. In fact, yesterday in my video, if you watched my video, I said this actually is probably a good time to short XRP just for the short term, right? I'm not rooting against XRP. I just know how these things go. You see this news and this excitement come. There's buying pressure that comes because all the excitement with the potential settlement of this case. The CEO speaks out about it. Oh, it could get settled. But the reality is it's not going to get settled today. At some point, it could get settled. Could it have gotten settled today? Sure. But we've seen this story happen time and time and time again, specifically with XRP. And it's really a bummer. It's really a bummer. They've got a lot going on. You know, remittances is a big thing. Banking is another one. They want to do CBDCs, which I don't personally love. I think there's better coins out there than XRP. But I know there's a lot of XRP bulls out there. And so I wanted to do an XRP update for you guys and just tell you the facts of why it was pumping and what I thought. And I was exactly right. It came right back down. Now, I think XRP is going to find some support, most likely, probably around the 46 cent level, possibly worst case scenario, 41 cent. I don't think we go back down there. Maybe if Bitcoin continues to slip. And I do think that Bitcoin has a good chance also of touching down to the $60,000 level, as I kind of opened up the stream saying. I do think that something like that is possible. Oh, my little drawer is not working, but I think we could see Bitcoin tap down to the $60,000 level before resuming and move back up towards the previous bull market all-time high, 69K. Then the top of this wedge, that we've been looking at about 69.8, and then eventually this newest all-time high that we've busted through already, $73,000. So that's kind of what I was looking at. Anyway, I mean, guys, there's a lot going on in this market. This was one of the biggest stories, but I just want to share with you guys, there are some good opportunities to trade. If you want to trade, check out the pin comment that we put out there. You can sign up for Blowfin, a great place to trade, no KYC required. And there's some great opportunities like on a coin, like XRP right now, and many, many others. So let's talk about some of the biggest gainers, biggest losers before we get into a bunch of these other stories today. But I just want to share with you guys the specific example that I made that prediction on just overnight, nailing it exactly with XRP. Just because, it's kind of obvious. And so if there's obvious things, I want to call them out. I could be wrong, but, in that case, I was absolutely correct. So I want to share with you guys. Looking at what's going on in this market right now, fear and greed index still neutral. So it is a good buying opportunity. There are some coins that are up today. You see Jupiter going up today, Dog with Hack going up today. Let's actually see, is Solana moving up today? Solana is kind of moving up today, just slightly here over the 4-hourlies. Let's look at the dailies real quick. Yeah, we do have a daily green candle for Solana, which is good. I am going to remain cautious with altcoins because I'm looking at Bitcoin. Altcoins could be going up as long as Bitcoin stays above 60K, hypothetically. Even if Bitcoin taps on to 60K, I could see a world where a lot of altcoins pump. But most likely, I would expect altcoins to still be fearful if Bitcoin taps down to 60K. And then if we get a successful bounce there, then we're finding more support. And that would be beautiful. We need to really establish support on 60K is kind of what my feelings are on the matter. But we are getting some Solana coins moving up today. You got Thorchain also, Mantle moving up. Beam has been a very popular coin that has been pumping in this bull market. So there's a couple coins that are moving up today. Over the last 7 days, obviously, there's been a tremendous amount of upward action for a lot of coins because the fear and greed index was so low. We had such a beautiful buying opportunity. There are some still coins that are down at a discount. Celestia, Gnosis, Tron, Uniswap. Uniswap is way undervalued right now, in my opinion, though Ethereum is a little archaic at this point in terms of its cost for transactions, which they certainly need to sort out. But Ethereum is still the number 2 blockchain in the entire crypto market, and the dApps indexes are still some of the most used out there. Obviously, competitor right now is Solana, which is doing very well. And if you look over the last 7 days, the numbers are showing just that. It's up 13%. Well, Ethereum is only up 9%, and Bitcoin's only up 10%. So that, just a couple coins that are moving today. Let's see what's moving down today. WorldCoin, Shiba Inu, XRP, one of the biggest losers. Man, that video couldn't have been more perfectly timed, to be honest with you guys. That video I put out last night. Phantom right now is down quite a bit. So, if you like some of these coins, here's Brett on base down 5%. If you think that base chain is going to be a big narrative in this bull market, then Brett is on a discount. Maybe that's one to scoop up. I've got $1,000 worth of Brett just because I've got a little bit in there. I want to have a little bit of exposure to it just because I do think that the Coinbase base chain has a lot of opportunity to have a big explosion in this bull market. So let's look at this real quick. So if you do look over at the Bitcoin percentage returns, we are still in the green for July, even though Bitcoin is coming down slightly today. Let's look over at some of the liquidation charts over here to just see what the temperature in the room is for Bitcoin. Let's look out at the 6-month time frame. Obviously, we still have got all these liquidations at $72,000 and some more possibly up at 66K. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a move. Maybe we and you know what? What's weird is it's very interesting. So there's actually not a lot of liquidations down at $60,000. Looking at this, looking at this kind of makes me feel like maybe we don't go back down to 6. Oh, there's a couple. Yeah, couple 100 million. There you go, almost $1 billion. Okay, so here's the liquidations down here. Some liquidations up here as well. So maybe we touch 64, 65 again, then we come down to 60, or maybe we come down to 60 and then go liquidate all the shorts that are here at 65. And then eventually, I'm still looking for that opportunity for us to. Man, I would really love to see all these shorts get liquidated here at 72K. That would be just fantastic. That would send the price of Bitcoin up so far, so fast. And eventually, guys, looking at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, you know what we're looking at. I mean, historically, we've always gone into at least the orange bands. If we go into the orange bands, we're looking at a $285,000 Bitcoin. Now, that could be unrealistic. We do see diminishing returns. These peaks get less elevated, right? These are less high over time. This was way through the red bands, a little less through the red bands, then barely through the top of the bands, and then not even up into the dark red bands. And now maybe we go to the orange or yellow at best. That's still tremendous price for Bitcoin. That's still a $200,000 Bitcoin. So this is something that I could see coming in the future. Just know that Bitcoin has, for 98% of anybody, 98% of Bitcoin bought or in the profit or something like that. So that's kind of a wild thing. Bitcoin rainbow chart is definitely something to keep an eye on. I mean, just in terms of figuring out where we're going to go. So I did see some interesting stories today that I want to share with you guys. North Texas community says crypto mining facility brings never-ending noise and declining health. This is very weird, actually. So these people are kind of just complaining that you can't sit out in the evening, just shoot the breeze, have a glass of wine or anything, because you get that noise. So there's a couple of people that are really complaining about this. You fixate on it, you fixate on everything, you can't control it, and that's what's going on here. Apparently, it's damaging to their health. Some kids have had to get like cochlear implants, like in their ear, and they're actually having health issues because of it. This article is alleging. I think people are more so annoyed, and this is probably just a strategic, hit piece on crypto, though I still am a little bit confused why people want to bash on crypto. Now, for the people that live near this, I'm sure that's terrible. It probably hurts their property values because who wants to live next to a loud Bitcoin mining facility? But, you can't really stop it. It was an industrial park beforehand. The miners are loud. It's an unfortunate situation. I don't know how, I don't know if there's any repercussions for these miners from these, local citizens. Maybe there's a financial settlement they come to. But maybe that's something to keep in mind for future mining facilities. But that's not the only FUD on mining, Bitcoin mining today. You even have Putin coming out saying fears crypto mining could cause energy shortages in Russia. Very interesting. So he says it's necessary to make the right and timely decisions, in particular systematic ones, at the level of federal law. I've already given instructions to regulate the mining of digital currencies in Russia, including the taxation of this activity and tariff decisions. This makes me think that this is just Putin trying to raise more money and probably just look at this as an opportunity. Oh, it's so much electricity. We'll have to charge you more and we'll have to tax you more. And I want more money because he knows it's a successful business. So I think that's more so what this story is about. More so than anything, I think he's just, tapping into the successful business that is crypto mining. They are one of the biggest. They're the world's third largest, has the world's third largest crypto mining capability. The U.S., actually 2% of the entire electrical power, all of our power actually goes to crypto mining. Isn't that unbelievable? But, crypto is the future. Now, maybe a lot of people love proof of work. I like proof of work. Maybe proof of stake is the future, but proof of work is beautiful. And the thing is if you look at the banking system, how much electricity the banking system and like the servers for YouTube or whatever it might use, it's a lot more electricity than crypto mining. So it is a lot of electricity, but it's relative to everything else, right? Let's look at other industries and criticize those. Instead, we like to kind of just criticize crypto, just more political narratives, kind of anti-crypto political narratives. At the same time as there's anti-crypto political narratives going on across the globe, what we are seeing is Bitcoin Magazine coming out with very interesting language as well. Donald Trump saying that the U.S. must embrace Bitcoin and crypto to compete in the world's change. And he even says that China is into it. It's not going away. Now, China has a ban on crypto, but maybe they're going to be lifting that ban is kind of the conversation that's being said. Maybe he's just saying things. Who knows, guys? Who knows? But shout out to all y'all in the chat. A lot of people loving the shirt today. Shout out to John316. Shout out to Chris Klein. Kiki says no XRP for me. Shout out to all y'all. But anyway, there is a lot of going on in the conversations surrounding crypto, including one of the largest banks in the world, $7 trillion, world's largest bank, actually, the world's largest bank, the ICBC, says that Bitcoin is much better than gold. That is a huge statement from a bank, my friends. That is a huge statement from a bank. Bitcoin is better than gold. And they have $7 trillion. That means that they believe that Bitcoin could outperform gold. They maybe means even that they believe that the market cap of Bitcoin should be greater than gold. Well, if the market cap of Bitcoin was greater than gold, we would be looking at a 13x for Bitcoin from here. You'd be looking at an $838,000 Bitcoin price, which would absolutely be incredible. And on top of the largest bank in the world saying such a bullish thing about gold or Bitcoin today versus gold, and giving us the idea that maybe Bitcoin could have this $838,000 market, which one day, I've already said, I think Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. On top of that, now we have this story coming out where the Trump campaign, if elected into office, would consider tapping into Jamie Dimon for the U.S. Treasury Secretary. Now, before we all just get sick to our stomachs and hate this story, because we know that Jamie Dimon is an anti-crypto nut, right? He has come out against crypto, even though the company, JP Morgan, that he is the CEO for, has pro-crypto conversations, right? They're pro-crypto. They have crypto investments, right? Even though they are investing in these Bitcoin ETFs, Jamie Dimon has publicly come out against crypto many times. Now, breaking news, he has suddenly changed his tune on his anti-Bitcoin stance, according to Donald Trump's and Forbes magazine. Why? Well, possibly because Donald Trump is so pro-Bitcoin and pro-crypto right now. If he's going to offer Jamie Dimon a job as his Treasury Secretary, he's like, hey, Jamie, let me tell you, I'll give you the job, but this Bitcoin, we're going to have to adopt it. We're going to have to do it. You're going to have to flip. You're going to have to flip, Jamie. Okay, Jamie? You want the job? You're going to have to like Bitcoin, Jamie. All right. All right. So I think that's probably what's going on with this. It's kind of funny. I knew that one day he would flip. Secretly, probably behind closed doors, Jamie Dimon was a Bitcoin fan, I bet. I think that he probably had some financial reasons as to not embrace it in the public sphere, at least. His company was certainly embracing it. But anyway, those are some of the big things. Couple trending gaining tokens today. Tucker Carlson, ridiculous meme coin, 139% up today. A lot of coins are kind of flat to calm today. Not too much going on. Some coins are up. For some, I wonder why Solana is getting a pump. I mean, Solana is green on the daily candle, but these are some of the stories that I want to share with you guys today. So let's do a little bit of a Q&A. I've kind of got through everything that I had on my agenda. Quiet chat today. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? What's going on, guys? All right, let's do a little Q&A. How's everybody doing? We got 47 viewers, by the way. 18 of y'all on Twitter, 29 of you guys on YouTube right now. Go ahead and retweet out the stream if you haven't done so already. I'll take a couple questions before I get back to work, but I do want to chat a little bit with the community, see how y'all are doing. A lot of love on the Crypto Dad shirt today. Yeah, so September 16th, we are due. We are going to have a baby. I cannot wait. A little girl. She's on the way. She's coming. I'm going to be a crypto dad. So I really got to have some successful trades here. You know, we got to really have the good cryptos in the portfolio. Get ready for that big move so I can take care of my little girl. That's right. All right, guys. Well, pretty quiet chat today. Not too much more news on the day. Bitcoin, $63,000. I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, here's what I'm thinking. I do think that we are going to have Bitcoin touch down to the $60,000 level. I think we are going to get a bounce there and probably head practically straight up to $69,000. I think that this could happen over the next couple days leading into the end of the month. Possibly tap down probably on that Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday. What would this be? Sunday. Yeah, probably on that Friday. Maybe we're tapping down on like 60K. We'll see how she plays out. Got WCBJJ77 with a question. Did you listen to Oscar's live stream with the Cronos Live team? No, I was going live. I saw that was live. I'll go back and listen to it. How was it, WCBJJ? Shout out to Oscar Ramos, a legend in the Cronos community. Beebs saying, first time here. My two largest bags are in Jasmine and Caspa. What are your price targets for these two projects? Hey, Beebs, how you doing? Great question. Immediately, I think we can go to, 4.9 cents pretty quick for Jasmine, but I don't see why Jasmine couldn't at least take out this 34-cent level, and then eventually at some point in this bull market possibly even take out its highs at about $5. So that, I mean, I look at the highs and I think, okay, we're going to try to take out the highs at the very least. So that's Jasmine. As for Caspa, it's basically in price discovery mode. And so now we got to determine, how many billions of dollars can flow into an emerging L1 solution that has the, blockchain trilemma getting solved for. Well, if we look at, let's just say, Solana, let's just say logically, maybe it could be the same market cap as Solana, right? So one thing I like to do is kind of check some of these out and go, let's see what happens when Caspa maybe flips the all-time high for Solana. That's a 20x from here, $3.72. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe it even go higher than that. I could see Caspa going to maybe even like $5, $10 in this bull market. The reason being is because we've never seen so much excitement around the crypto sphere and more money pouring into this with VCs and presidential candidates. So, I mean, if you got a bullish target, it might even be more bullish with what we have going on in this climate, this pro-crypto climate. But $5 for Caspa, I could see that happening maybe. And then, I guess about $5 for Jasmine too is really what we're looking at. That was the previous all-time high. Thanks, Exchange Motors, for the congrats. Appreciate it. Mr. Planet Profit making good money on Alex Labs. Nice. You took your position out. You bought that dip. You bought the fear, and boom, got a huge move to the upside. Buff Link says, did you buy the nodes Black Sea is talking about today? We might be buying some of those together. Yeah, I think he is for sure getting some. I was thinking about getting them. Check it out, guys. Those nodes, people have made a ton of money on nodes. If you have not checked out that node video from earlier today, you definitely should. I think there's a good opportunity in there. Check it out. Thanks, Beebs. Appreciate it. But no, yeah, I am bullish on Caspa. I am bullish on Jasmine. And I am bullish on these nodes. Smash the like. That's right. That is right, Mr. Planet. Appreciate it. Drago says, I think that Pepe will perform very well. And Jupiter on Solana, maybe Zbeck network also. I'm not familiar with Zbeck. What's that about? But yeah, I agree with you. I think Pepe is going to do great. I think Jupiter is going to do better than Pepe because Pepe's market cap is already so big. I think Jupiter is going to be huge. It is the number one place that people are really trading right now in general. And then let's see what Zbeck is. I've never heard of this. The Zbeck network. Ooh, that's a low cap, huh? 56 million. OKX, Gate.io, HTX, KuCoin. So on crypto.com as well. There you go. RWAs, real world value flows. Investments by Circle, Coinbase, and Solana Ventures. Oh, it's got some big investment backers, I'll tell you that. Very interesting. Very interesting. I haven't followed this one. Deep in an RWA payments network. Very, very interesting. I'll check that one out. Beeb says, wondering if Turbo's got anything left in the tank. I've been tracking Turbo myself. I think that Turbo's probably got something left in the tank. I think a lot of these meme coins do. Just remember how much money is going to flow into crypto. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on with Mary? Hey, Mary's got a big boost right now. That's huge. Dude. Is this real? Nice. That's awesome. All right. I own this meme. It's going up. It's up 35%. That's huge. Let's look at Turbo for you. That's great news. Wow. That's great. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. There's Turbo. Look at this. I got a wedge. Okay. Well, there's your answer. Yeah, it looks like it's got juice left in the tank. Actually, it broke out of this wedge. It's probably going to break out soon. Honestly, it's not the best wedge though. It's not the best wedge, but yeah, I think it will. If Bitcoin takes off, I think that this will as well. But man, wait, let's just go back over to Mary. What's going on with the Mystery Mary token today? Who's buying? It's absolutely ripping right now. What is going on? The highest price we've seen since June. What is going on? Is there just a whale buying this thing right now? It looks like multiple buyers. That's the same buyer. You see that 17F7E? That's the same buyer. That's a different buyer. These are two different buyers. All right. Well, that's good to see. Getting a little meme bump up today. It's always great. Right now, the number one trending meme in the Cronos ecosystem. No, Dragos, I had never heard of Zbeck. Thanks for putting on my radar. I appreciate it. Mr. Planet Profit says that got something on my mind there, huh? Mr. Planet Profit says Solana's ready for mass adoption and stress test on those soul memes. That's what I hear lately. Yeah, I mean, it's already had mass adoption in my opinion. You know, I've got the Solana phone coming in 2025. Look at Watten. What is that? Uh-oh, that doesn't look big. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. Dragos, yeah, DM me. We could talk about the SMTH new on Cronos. Sure, we could talk about it, Dragos. DM me. All right, guys, that's all I got. We've been live for 30 minutes. Great questions. Good little Mary pump going on today. That's cool to see. Nice to see some Cronos memes taking off once again. This could lead to a greater move in the Cronos ecosystem, so that would be beautiful. Guys, that is all I have for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Check out the links in the comment section if you guys want to trade some of the volatility in these markets. I think there's a tremendous amount of money to be made. I gave you guys a perfect example of the opportunity to short XRP last night, and exactly played out like I predicted. Sometimes we can be right here. I think there's fantastic opportunities to make money with some good trades. So check out Blowfin, a no KYC required exchange. You can sign up in the comment section. Put that link for you. Beebs thinks Jasmine and Caspa equals retirement. I think that those are two good coins. I think there's going to be a lot of good coins in this bull market, so I'm getting ready for it. Shout out to BSS. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Until next time, I'm Crypto Kip. DCA HODL. Peace, y'all. Peace. See you next time. Later.